Okay.
I like the one that you had with the clear prop TV on it, down the side with the picture of the mountains. That was neat.
Me too. That was really cool. That's a cool one. I see meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
Yeah, I hurried up and hit the go ahead, and I need to change it.
It was a little after 7, and that's totally my fault. So everyone out there, it's my fault. It's all right. I'm the guy.
I think Amy George flew for the first time tonight on Facebook.
What?
Really?
I think so. I think I'm watching her now, but I can't. Let me see if I can
stream that live real quick. That's so cool. I'm so proud of her.
Hold on here. Why am I not showing up? Oh yeah, look, there's Eric on the thumbnail. Just so you know.
Yeah, good view there, Eric.
I can't see that.
Well, come here and you can see it on my big screen.
You're welcome. Ben's in the chat. I just got done watching his video. I made a clip or two in there, just so you know. If you see a really fine, distinguished takeoff in a blue and black wing, that would be mine and me, just so you know. Nobody? Nothing? All right, cool.
Can you show us Amy? I mean, we already know that you fly.
All right, hold on here. So I need to go back into Zoom. And
you also have Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane, your other computer that's kind of
it should be hidden.
It's not hidden. You gotta hide it.
And the problem is I can't find it on here. I got 6 applicants or participants, and I can't find but 5.
You just got to run over to your computer.
I'm on my computer.
And you sure you're on your computer, not your phone?
Yeah, man, you see the mouse in my hand?
Okay.
I see 5 people.
I see 6.
Hold on here.
I tell you, it's hard being a host on a Zoom show.
Okay, there I am, and that video.
There you go. You got it.
Okay. So, but I have to be able to share screen, which is share screen. All right, I see 5. Hold on real quick.
6 people watching. I just give a thumbs up. We got 4 people thumbs up and 7 people watching. I tell you, it's hard being a host on a Zoom show. It's almost like I just said that.
I know. How's the computer know that?
I don't know. It's crazy.
All right, so I need to exit out of that. Okay. So shrink that down. Where do I need to? Okay, maybe this. Okay. Whew. This is not easy, just so you guys know.
It is not easy being green.
You need a drink, don't you?
Well.
I think we all need a drink.
I know I needed one after. Wait, did I do the? Let me make sure I do the correct optimize.
8 people gave a thumbs up and 8 people watching, so we are 1-to-1. That's really awesome.
We're out here at Spring Hill Airport with Kyle and
maybe it's not Amy.
Solo. Mark's flying my paramotor. He's missing a bolt
out. Oh, that doesn't count.
So
I totally
proud
thought that was
mama looking at it. She's so pretty.
I'm not allowing any more of that. I thought it was Amy flying.
Oh, so we're just watching Mark fly Amy's rig. Is that what we saw?
Apparently. Or I was fingers crossed it was Kent Stamey, so it did not appear to be that either.
Well, Kent should be flying pretty soon. If not flying today, I need to go and check that out. Have we seen anything about Kent Stamey on YouTube? Because you can go to kentstamey.com and go to his YouTube.
Yeah, he's got to be trying to figure that out right about now. Jason Russell Smith, hello, sir. Brian, Mark Elroy, Jay, John Wayne, Sean Simons. Let's see who else is in here. That's JP Tulo. Can't forget JP Tula.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Tell JP to jump on.
If he wants to.
Yeah. Hello.
He's TikTok famous now.
Yes, he
JP,
is.
you need to get your butt on here now. Zoomy. Let's go.
Oh, man.
I have to quickly go to my TikTok to see if I caught up to him.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid of that TikTok stuff. I'm just not very TikTok suave.
Hey, I did see a post from Mark Elroy about his dad. His dad was sitting up smiling.
Oh,
Looked
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Looked really good. And as far as I know, they've moved him into a regular room out of ICU and is doing well.
It's so good to hear. I am so happy. I've been so sad thinking about that.
Yeah, it's been
It's been a rough week, guys. It's been a rough week for everybody.
I got a friend of mine just popped in, Jules. Hello, dear. How's it going? Hope you're not too cold. She just stopped in for a second to say hello. She's been busy, I guess. Man, my Jason Russell Smith, he's one of the guys that I go to the fly-ins with, and we fly all the time together. I actually met him at school. His girlfriend at the time, his girlfriend now, still, she went to school and with me and another guy, and we all three learned to fly. And she lives in Canada, so she comes and goes every now and then. She leaves there, comes here, hangs out, whatnot. And Jason and I just kind of clicked and hit it off, and we've been flying partners ever since. So
That's cool. There you go. I can relate to my Canucks because I'm French Canadian, so I got a lot of friends over there.
But Linda, I heard you'll French any kind of thing.
Say what? Say it again. Say it.
You don't
What?
just French Canadians. You French anything.
Just reach through the screen and smack them.
Wow.
French toast.
French toast, French fries.
You guys, that's funny.
You know
Well-
what? KentStamey's.com. I don't think I ever got a actual YouTube or social media link. So it doesn't go to his page yet. So Kent Stamey, if you're watching, or if anybody knows Kent Stamey's YouTube or Facebook, please let me know. Put it in the chat real quick so we can change it in the forwarding real quick.
Yeah, let me I texted him earlier. I haven't heard back from him. I'm assuming he's kiting or flying. Actually, if you look at Mark George's live from not too long ago, a couple hours ago, Amy's kiting, and you see Kent in the background with his wing up the entire time. I mean, just doing phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
That's cool.
Do you have that? Can you show us real quick on a share screen?
Yeah, let me go to his page real quick. And okay, I found that. Let me go to this. Let me go to screen share. And you're absolutely right, Sean. This is not easy.
It's so not easy.
Okay, here we go. And share.
Kudos to everyone that does a live stream and does it well.
So that red wing back there is Kent. That's Kent right there. Can you hear it or no?
No, we don't hear it.
And he's learning to kite today.
Now we do.
And he looks like he's actually doing a pretty good job.
Look at that wing. I mean, that wing is solid, dude.
It's really good.
Good.
That means that he's going to be in the air pretty soon.
Kent Stamey,
He's got to be in the air
My
either
wife.
today or tomorrow.
Amy,
Yeah.
and he brought a buddy with him. He disappeared on me. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is.
Hey, do me a favor, leave a link in that comment there telling him to remind Kent to send me his YouTube or social media link so we can connect his kentstaney.com.
I will message him right after the show, Kent, and let him know. I got his contact.
Kent, you should be listening to us. Kent, listen to us.
Kent is probably kiting, and if you watch in the background, Amy does a phenomenal job right here, by the way. But if you watch that red wing in the background, it's still in the air. I mean, that's impressive. I'm impressed. Look at that, solid right there. I couldn't do that. I could not do that during school to save my life. Look at it, dude. It's just hanging. It's just hanging right where he wants it to. I really thought that was Amy flying a minute ago. Oh man. This sport is something else, dude. I just can't believe let's see something here.
Back. Y'all are okay.
And that wing is still up in the
Water,
air.
hurry up and get it out of the water.
Get out of the water.
That ain't how I wanted to get out of the water. Go.
All right, so look at Kent. It's still got that thing up in the air. Amy, when she was here, she did very well. I had absolutely was impressed with her kiting skills, to be honest with you. Oh, let's see here. What did I miss? Nothing. Oh, your neighbor's on. Hi, Mary.
Oh, she loves you.
Why? I'm an idiot.
That's why she likes us.
Oh, well, we got to stay together, stick together. All right, so I want to start now that we got a few people here. I want to talk about this amazing, awesome fly-in that I just got done with at Swanee. This is actually my third time at Swanee, my second time flying. The first time I left school, went to Swanee to watch the flying. I was a pilot at the time, but was not confident to go from class to a fly-in and fly with other people. The second time I went, this past, whatever it was, September, October, November, somewhere in there. When was that? It was November. Anyways, the winds were crappy. It was cold, and I did get to fly, but it wasn't as enjoyable as this last time. I guess I got there Wednesday afternoon, flew Wednesday afternoon. There was only a few, well, actually there was quite a few trailers there, but very few pilots in the air. And then, I mean, the winds all weekend long were just phenomenal. I don't think we had anything over 8 miles an hour, I wouldn't say. And I finally, my kryptonite has been to get over a mile, or to get to a mile while flying. And for whatever reason, mental block, Bobby, welcome and hello. I don't know why. I've tried several times to go to a mile high and on the paramotor, and I always found an excuse or a reason to not do it. And honestly, probably 3 different times, actually I should say 3 times while flying to a mile, I tried to talk myself out of it. And 72 times while I hadn't even hooked in and clipped in and got ready to take myself into the air, I was trying to talk myself out of it. But I finally just did it. And it was scary. It was exciting. It was fun. And dude, I don't know why it was so hard. I mean, I did it though. I got down. I got laid on the back of my my cargo trailer on the tailgate and looked up at the sky. And I was still shaking from it. I couldn't believe it. But I'm super glad I did it. And best part is, my motor never restarted back up. So I had to come all the way back in and land, which I've always said this. I cannot spot land, but I can area code land. And I did very well. I was so afraid of coming up long and running into trailers or campers or tents. But I came up short in the run in the LZ and ran it a little bit closer to the spot that I was looking at. But honestly, that's nothing compared to what accomplishment that I did for myself. It was amazing.
That's okay. I come up short a lot too. The coming down that far, how long did it take you to come from a mile all the way down to your landing zone?
Well, it usually does take me a long time to come down from up there. I think it took me roughly about 32 minutes, to be honest with you. He started it, Jade. I didn't start it.
So a glide from a mile takes about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was right at 32 minutes is
How long
actually,
how long did it take for you to get up to a mile?
I want to say it was only like a 25-minute flight.
So it's quicker to get up to a mile than it was to actually coast down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder if we get up to 10,000 feet over at Moonshiners, it might take us an hour to get down from 10,000 feet.
Sean, I'm going to tell you right now, I am not going to 10,000 feet.
It'll take an hour to talk us into going to 10,000 feet.
It'll take us an hour to pretend you've talked us into the.
That might be pretty cool.
But actually, that's probably possible because technically, are we going from ground level or are we going from, what is it, sea level?
MSL.
We can go from MSL, which is mean sea level, and we can do that to 10,000. So we could do that because I think that we're already at 2,500 feet.
Yeah, I need to be more like 5,000.
So, I mean, we could. I mean, why not? It's going to be many months in the future, so why not plan to try to do 10,000 feet?
Man, I want to know when Mark Elroy is going to put out his video. I don't know if it's out or not.
Did he make it to 10,000?
No, he made it to almost negative feet.
What?
I'm not going to say nothing. I just want to know when Mark Elroy's posting his video because it was the most amazing, absolute acro takeoff you've ever seen in your life. Mark Elroy is the bomb.
Really? Is he on the chat by any chance? Or
he is in the chat. Yes, he is.
Do you want me to leave the meeting ID and password?
Yes.
All right. So anybody, mostly Mark McElroy, if you wanna, it sounds like Shane wants you to jump on here and chat with us. Let me go ahead and get the Cooking with Shane copy invitation. Go to meeting.
He said his video is uploading right now as we speak.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Maybe on here you should
share it.
Yeah, you should share it. And that way we get to see it first before it actually goes live.
Mark Elroy, you have a blue wrench, so you can post your link in the chat to the video, and then I could upload it or put it on here. Sean, I'm telling you right now, I've never seen anyone tip drag on takeoff and make it look so smooth.
That's awesome. I really want to see this. So Mark, please jump on. Please let us know. I put the meeting ID and passcode in here, so jump on Zoom if you want to. If Shane, the host, agrees, of course, because this is Shane's show, not my show.
He says it says 17 minutes. I got till 10 o'clock. That's when I like to end the show. So
I have nothing better to do either, so jump on. And
I'm just saying we can fill in 17 minutes of stuff with the fly-in.
We also
Great.
have 11 thumbs up and 17 watching. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up, it really will help Shane. So we appreciate you.
I will
Yeah.
tell you, in Paramotor NC's video, he did have a little clip of me. Let me see if I can find it real quick. He did a little video of the pork butt that I did and how I shredded it.
It's always nice to see how you shred your butt.
Yeah. I'm gonna ignore that now. Let me see where I can find it at real quick. Oh, there it is.
So what'd you call your show? Cooking and Paramotoring with Shane?
Well, I like I said, I jumped on here real quick and I forgot to change the title, which I will do after this. I just want to, because it's just going to be hanging out, a Tuesday night hangout. I don't want it necessarily to be all about paramotoring, or cooking, because then I don't like to be limited on my options. And if I say it's going to be about cooking or paramotoring or even both, then I'm stuck with having to come up with an idea every week.
That's true. You know, and career and first of all, congratulations, Shane. You have just started this show and you have an average of 15 people watching. I've been doing my show for a year, almost over a year, and I have about 30 people watching. So you got half the people that come on our show on your show. So that's really awesome. I'm pretty proud of you, dude.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, how did that even happen? Oh, here it is. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I was on one video and then somehow got switched over. Okay, so
Charles, thank you very much for letting me know I turned on my camera. Appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, so let me go from here back to Zoom, hit screen share, and then we're going to hit this. Everything's optimized.
It's always nice to optimize.
We'll go to large screen.
That is really a nice sunset.
All right, so there is my pork butt. There's Will Fly. And
what is Will Fly doing?
He was videotaping over my shoulder. So this is the correct way. This is the correct way of shredding. There you go.
Oh, wow.
It just falls apart.
Look
at those stud muffins right there.
Look at those studdies. Look at those stud muffins.
Look at that background. And look at the wind socks. Look at the wind socks. They're literally not even moving.
This needs to be a screenshot right here. You guys, that's like the perfect, picture, great background.
Who is everybody there?
So this sexy man right here is Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. This is
also known as ppgshane.com, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Paramotor NC, which is Ben.
Okay. Yeah.
This is Brian Waller. Brian Bell Waller. And this is Will Fly, known as willfly.com, correct?
Willflyppg.com, right?
Yeah. Hi. So that's that. And if you see in the background, there's my green golf cart right there in the back.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
It got used quite a bit for showers, trash runs, all kind of stuff.
No doubt. Popular.
That is awesome.
There you go. You tell them to pay you $1 every time they use the cart. You can make some money, dude.
I see paralifeppg.com, but his video is blank. Mark, where are you, brother?
Oh.
Uh-oh. It's probably still uploading.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me go to Mark Elroy and see what wait for it to pop up.
I know we want to have that sneak peek.
Is Tommy in the chat?
Tommy Mosley, like ppgtommy.com? I don't know.
Yeah.
PPGTommy.com. If you're in the chat, say hello.
See in
He's
the
probably
chat.
working. He works a lot. He works, I think, more than I do. Kudos to everyone that works
I
so
think
much.
I think he flew today.
Tommy,
This morning.
PPG Tommy did?
Yeah.
What?
I saw a video. I think so. He had a little bit of clip on you get on your story, I believe. Yeah. See, I think he flew today for a little
I
bit.
got nothing for his on his channel yet.
Let me go to ppgtommy.com. PPG Tommy has 28 subscribers, and the last thing that I see on his upload was 7 months ago when we all went to Sonic. We all flew to Sonic and then flew up to like 4,000 or 5,000 feet and ate our burger. But I don't see anything from that. So Tommy, please put some more videos up.
Let me see. 'Cause I did
Hey,
comment on his.
Hey, Brian Waller, if you want to jump in, you can talk about your experiences or whatever at Swanee. If you don't want to, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
I'll put the meeting ID and passcode back in.
I will say that. What is that, Linda?
Oh, he was on. I'm sorry, Tommy was on TikTok.
What?
looking
Tommy's
for
on
it.
TikTok.
Yeah, he's on TikTok.
No, now I'm gonna have to go over to
Just
TikTok.
clicked it on. Sorry. Yeah.
I will say that a fly-in is something. It's hard to beat. Like I explained to Will Fly, it's like, hey, because he told me he was going to stay at a hotel, and I said, dude, you're going to hate yourself. I said, you're going to have to leave the party to go back to a empty hotel room and just sit there. And I said, because we're all still having fun because we don't have to go anywhere. And when we get tired, we just go to bed. So he ended up canceling his hotel reservation and staying with me in the tent. And he told me on Sunday morning, he's like, dude, you're absolutely right. He's like, I would have been so mad having to leave every night to go back to my hotel room and you guys still being here having fun. And who just jumped on? Somebody jump in?
I don't know. I just logged into TikTok to see who's.
Someone's got their phone number as their 706
Yeah, I saw that thing.
594 7704.
There he is.
Is that Mark?
Yes.
And you just put his phone number out to the whole world.
It's on the screen.
That's right. When you call him, make sure that you say, hey, I want to order some of your cool stuff on paralifeppg.com.
Oh, which, by the way, I totally left Mark's shirt that I brought or was supposed to bring to him. I left it on my dresser. This guy not only brought me his Weber grill that he no longer needed, brought me like 2.5 bags of charcoal, a thing of lighter fluid, a truckload of wood, and I couldn't remember to bring him a shirt. Real jerk here, just so you know. Is that Mark's phone?
I don't know. I just jumped on TikTok.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yep.
All right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing on this thing.
Just
Well,
like
I know you got your phone number as your screen name, just so you know.
Well, I don't know what to do about it, so I guess I don't care.
Hey, just take orders over your phone and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about people calling to order anything. Trust me.
Hey, Mark. First and foremost, do you mind telling us how your dad's doing?
He's doing really, really good today. He wound up coming home this evening, which I was very surprised about that. Having a little tiny bit of trouble putting 100% sentences together, but he's doing fantastic. No paralysis, and we'll take what we got for sure.
Hell yeah. I'm super glad to hear that, dude. And I saw the picture on Facebook today, and I think I was smiling bigger than he was because I was just so happy for you and for him.
Thank you.
I even posted on Facebook on the picture. Before long, he'll be guarding the grill again. Mark was showing us something over at his campsite, and his dad was sitting over the grill. And Mark's like, "Yeah, my dad's just guarding the grill. It'll be fine. No one's going to get anything with him sitting there." So that's awesome, dude. I'm so glad for him.
Me too.
Yeah, that's crazy for all of us. You know, we were there hanging out this weekend, having a great time, spending time together. And both of us went home Saturday afternoon. We both headed home. He lives in Southwest Florida. Y'all know I live up by Atlanta. Right. And I went to work Sunday afternoon. I went to church Sunday morning, then I went straight from church to work. And got a call from my stepmom that he had a stroke. And I wasn't planning on that, you know, so that's life.
We're glad that he's okay for sure.
That's what I was telling everybody before. I mean, you guys pulled up and you backed up the truck, and your dad was helping unload wood and everything else. And then he was hanging out all weekend long. And, you know, you told me he had a stroke. I was just like, man, you would never have known there was anything wrong with him, you know? I mean, he seriously, he seriously was handing chunks of wood constantly to me in the back of the truck from your truck. And to have that information given to me was just hard to grasp, if you will.
Yeah. But luckily for us, it worked out okay.
Yeah. God, dude.
I think there was a lot of prayers throughout the community on here. But I got one question.
Definitely.
Did he eat any of Shane's food?
Mm-mm. Nope.
No,
I'm
Shane's
out.
safe on that one this time.
Can somebody go ahead and he did it himself. Never mind. He muted himself. Oh man. Kobe Cox, yes, he had a stroke. Let's see. So I'm trying to figure out who's it? Good Lord, I can't even see it. Is that Mach 998? He said he apparently he thought my food was delicious this past weekend. I don't know who that is though. I have to click on their channel.
Everyone loves your food, Shane.
I don't believe it. I always find it hard to believe, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to take a compliment, I guess. I have no idea. Let me see here.
Well, when I was hanging out with you, you made some really good food, and you done some really awesome things that I didn't even know about, like a cheese bun, or keto cheese bun. That was pretty cool.
For the I just learned that not too long ago. I do love that though, making the frying cheese on the Blackstone and then using it as a bun. There's nothing more cheesier than a cheese bun.
It was delicious and nutritious.
Oh, just so you know, I'm a big fan. Oh man. So where am I at here? Okay. All right. So Will, do you want to jump in and tell us your experience at the fly-in? You don't have to if you don't want to. I will tell you though, that it was absolute pleasure having you around the entire weekend. You're a great guy. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Hopefully I didn't snore too loud and keep you up. You didn't complain about any of that. maybe because you didn't say nothing. I don't know, but I appreciate it, and it was an absolute pleasure hanging out with you all weekend. Great guy, except for he doesn't like to fly in the morning because there's no wind and he has to run forever and really fast, which apparently I don't mind because I will get up anytime it's flyable and go.
Definitely.
I'm trying to think. Who else did I meet there, man? I seen Allie there. Talked to her for a little bit. There was, I want to say there was probably.
Are you talking about Allie, like paramotorwoman.com, Allie?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Correct.
How's she doing?
Good. She come over on her one wheel, and we talked about her her trike. She's flying a new, was it a Thor 250 or something, or 202? Oh God, what was it? She's flying a gigantic motor on her trike now. So when she barely hits the throttle, because she does tandems, but when she's by herself, she just goes straight up like a rocket. I don't think she needs a wing.
Nice.
Let's see. Andrew Fuller ended up showing up. I believe Saturday and Sunday morning. I said bye to him on Sunday morning. Man, who all did I meet there? There was
your Danky was there.
Yeah, he showed up for the day. He has to drive like 4 hours from Miami just to my house, and it's a 4.5 or 3.5 to 4 hour drive from my house to Swanee. So he literally took off, or he got there. I happened to fly over and see him waving me, and I told him, I said, "Hurry up, jump up in the air with me." I don't know what or why it takes this guy that long to get going, but I about ran out of fuel, and I actually ended up catching his flight just as he took off. And the first thing he does is he flies right across the runway. I was like, and there goes Jordan running across the runway. Great. Rule number one is you don't go across the runway. And that's what he did. Exactly what he did right away. But he didn't get in trouble for it, so it's all good. I'm trying to read the chat here too. Any questions from Jade or Eric on the fly-in that you're going to be at next year with us?
I have a question, and it has to do with takeoffs and landings, reverse and forward launch. At what point are you guys doing reverse launch as far as wind speed?
For me, if I pre-kite my wing before I take off, meaning I'm not hooked into it, and it starts to pull me forward as I bring the wing up, I am definitely going to kite it. If it's 6 mile an hour winds or more, I'm reverse launching. If it's under that, I will forward launch every time.
Okay.
As a foot launcher yourself, what are your limits on one or the other?
Well, I'll be honest, I have not done any reverse launch yet. Everything has been forward launch. In the trike, they say max wind speed for any launch is 7 to 8.
Okay.
Because we can't reverse launch in a trike. So if we get our wing up and anything over that, it'll actually pull us backwards.
Right. So there's really, I would say for reverse launches, I find it much easier. I mean, we're so used to kiting, and you always kite in reverse, and then you turn and start running with the wing as you're kiting. For me, I look at it the exact same way. I don't pay attention to the motor on my back. I bring the wing up as I'm kiting, as I would without the motor on my back. And as soon as the wing's under control, you just turn and you pretty much give it full throttle at that point because it's already under control. So I find it much easier to reverse launch. I think I did 1 or 2 reverse launches at Swanee, and both of those launches look better than any of my forward launches because your wing's already set up and sitting there exactly where you want it as you turn and go. When you're forward launching, you're relying on your muscle memory and the input you're getting from the wing, and I find it much easier. And you can't look at it when you're running forward. So, for me personally, I find forward launches harder than reverse launches.
Yeah.
Sean, what do you think? Sean don't care. Sean just takes off because he's
Well,
bad to the bone.
I do a forward launch unless I can do a reverse. So if the winds are strong enough to do reverse, I'll do it. If not, I'm going to go forward. That's just me.
I prefer no wind days, and I don't have to worry about it because once I bring the wing up, I don't have to worry about it going one way or the other because there's no wind pushing on it. And yeah, you just take off.
John Wayne in the chat says about 7 miles an hour, and he says Matt Minyard can reverse launch a trike. He's going to have to teach me.
Actually, I think I seen Carson at the fly-in. He was goofing around with his, and I think I watched him reverse launch his trike as well. Which, by the way, I have to give hats off to Carson from Happy Thoughts PPG. This video is coming out soon. There was a older gentleman who is a paraplegic riding around in a wheelchair, powered wheelchair. I guess he has enough motion in his wrist that he's able to work the controller. He wanted to fly, and someone brought it to Carson's attention, and we all jumped in and helped the gentleman out of his wheelchair into the harness, which was not easy at all. And then Carson was like, all right, before I tell you guys this, I always make inappropriate jokes at the most inappropriate times. What I'm about to tell you was not meant to be a joke. And when everybody looked at me, I was so embarrassed. So Carson said he's going to have to be able to keep his legs or his feet on the pegs. How do we do that if he can't feel his legs? I simply just said we need to duct tape him. Let's duct tape him. Duct tape his feet to the pegs. Everybody looked at me, and I was just like, I'm not making a joke. Like, I'm always funny, but I'm not trying to be funny now. Like, I'm trying to get this guy in the air. And everybody's like, no, that's a great idea. Let's do that. They pulled out a whole roll of Gorilla Tape and taped this dude's feet to the pegs, and off they went. Man, I thought they all thought I was making a joke and was going to be like the jerk of the fly-in or something, but I wasn't trying to be funny. But yeah, they duct taped his feet, and this guy came back with the biggest smile on his face, and it was amazing. Then we helped him out of the harness back into the wheelchair, hooked them all in, and he just rolled on out. He was happy.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That was the first thing I thought of, is duct tape, but me too. Kind of say some inappropriate things at the wrong times.
Well,
ask Jade.
Yeah. I wasn't making a joke, but that was the first thing that came to mind. Let's duct tape his feet to the pegs. And everybody looked at me, and I was just like, oh crap. I hope they don't think I was joking, because I'm dead serious. And it worked. I mean, that's what they did.
That's so cool.
Yeah, this guy, I asked him his name, and he could barely talk at the most part. And he said his name was Brian, and this was actually his third tandem flight. So, and Carson actually booted out two people before him just to get them in the air in time before it got dark. And then I think he still ended up making good on the other two guys that are people that wanted to fly that evening. So it was pretty awesome. I'm glad we got to do that for him.
Yeah.
And then, all right, never mind. Let's move on. Great. And what else happened, dude? There was just so at the fly-in for Moonshiners, they were talking about generators, and I really wish I could have been on the show because I have an inverter generator, and it's super quiet. I could run that thing in this room right now, and we would not change our my pitch of my voice because, well, it's not loud at all. So I'm kind of curious if I would not be allowed to run a generator at night if it was an inverter generator.
Is that a Honda, Will?
No, I can't get it close enough. It's too heavy.
No,
yeah. It's the Predator, but it's the baby Predator.
It's a 2000.
Yeah. Hey, man, enough to charge my iPhone and run a fan if I had to. I'd be all right.
No, you get a lot more out of that than you think.
Yep.
All right, so Mark just sent me the link to his hold on. Okay. So he sent me the video of his scariest paramotor launch, but how the heck do I get it to copy? Oh, you know what? Shoot. Here we go. All right, so give me 1 second, folks. Now I need to go in and screen share. You guys are gonna love this. I haven't seen it myself other than the little clip that he showed me. All right, optimize, here we go. We're gonna supersize this. Okay, this is Mark Elroy, scariest takeoff ever. This was not planned. Ready? And let's go.
So we get to see this first before anybody else.
I'm telling you, when I saw this, I didn't know it was Mark at all. No, none of us knew it was Mark. This is his second time flying this motor. It's the Puma. Everything looks good, right?
Yep.
Throttle. What's going on here?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa!
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like Carson taking it.
Wow. That's an oscillation takeoff from hell.
Oh, we got another angle. I didn't see this angle.
Cool.
Oh, this is the helmet cam. I need the foot cam where he poops out of the back of his pants because I know I would have. It looks good. And then all of a sudden,
Woohoo! Woohoo!
yeah.
Oh, I'm oscillating. Wow.
Holy moly.
Wow. Mark, are you on here right now? Can you tell us what's going on, dude? Mark, are you on? Can you tell us what's going on? What was going through your head? What happened?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, got the foot cam.
We lost you, Mark.
Okay,
Look at that
am I
cage.
still here?
I can hear
Yes,
you.
I heard you now.
Okay. What was the question? It's scary to watch. It was really scary to be there.
Dude,
What happened, man?
I still don't, the thing does not, I think that the harness is not set up properly at all. The thing feels terrible on my back. It's my second flight on it. It was the second time I've used left-hand throttle. And I honestly, I'm not sure. When I run when I take off running, to me, the wing inflated well, and everything went good. Right before, somewhere right around when I get in the seat, you see my body move left, which shoots the wing more right. And then, especially even from the foot cam, when it kind of started to go right, I think I pushed my hand out like, you know, a natural tendency, which put right brake in it. And immediately I pulled that back. I remember seeing my right hand go forwards, and I pulled it back in. But I mean, the cage, it has a carbon cage on it. It literally drug the ground and was full of grass.
I am going to try that next. That is so cool. A takeoff.
Yeah, you have a great time.
Awesome, man.
I can tell you, I'm not going to try it next.
Now, could he have been getting some prop wash from that trike that just took off?
I'm going to show this to a couple of guys that I have a lot of respect for. I'm curious about that, but it seems like it starts shooting right. But the wing looks like the wing doesn't seem to be affected by it. The wing doesn't turn, you know, but I don't have the answers. That's why I'm dying to show the video to a couple guys, and I have zero intentions. That motor is brand spanking new. It's carbon fiber, everything. Moster 185 dual
right?
start.
Okay.
Yep,
So let's watch it. Let's watch it from the beginning real quick. I'm curious to watch it from the beginning. Okay, so we got some prop wash, of course, coming right in front of you from is that a PPG or PPC?
It's a PPG.
PPG,
but wouldn't it cause his left side to fall than the right side? Because it goes right side
there, and all of a sudden he looks like he
there.
Wow, that is so cool. You got some serious oscillation. Did you pull any brake or anything when you took off? That was all hands up?
That was all hands up and throttle still, because I was scared and I wanted to get away from the ground. I wanted to get some altitude. Once I talked to Shane after this, and then when Shane told me about stopping the oscillation, I thought, oh, that does sound familiar. But at the time when this happened to me, or when I did this to myself, however you want to say that, I know you'd have to get in front of the oscillation to try and dampen it, but I was scared to make it worse than it was. And I thought, well, crap, I'll just stay even on the throttle and let it pendulum out, even if it takes a minute or two. Now, after talking to Shane immediately, next time I would ease up on the throttle, put a little tiny brake into one side and hold that brake, you know, and let it turn and let it settle down. But I mean, the oscillation was it was more scary than, you know, scrubbing the ground on the way out.
Absolutely. What wing is that real quick? And what size is it?
It's the APCO Lift EZR, and it's at trims neutral. And that's the wing I've been flying ever since I started flying. And I mean, I flew the day before on my Power to Fly Titan. I mean, there's nothing the matter with a Pluma 2. You know, I know that for sure. A bunch of my buddies fly that same motor. But I can tell you that motor has 2.4 hours on it, and I'm not going to fly it again, and I am going to sell it. It's got a carbon hoop, carbon seatboard, carbon throttle, Mike super lights. It's all dolled up, and I just got done breaking it in, but I'm not going to fly it again anyways. I don't care.
Did you have a Moster 185 before, and this is a second Moster 185 engine that you've had? Is that correct?
Yeah, I still have two motors. I have a Power to Fly Titan with a Moster 185 that I fly every single flight.
Do you think it's the motor that caused this, or do you think that it's the wing that caused this?
It is 100% not the wing. I got down, I took that motor off, put my other motor on and that wing, and took off and flew a bunch of more times.
Interesting.
So you said it was an APCO Lift
EZR.
Is the R for Are You Really Off the Ground Yet?
That means
Are you
you're
oscillating?
almost there.
Mark, you know how I feel about that takeoff. You know, we talked, and I'm not by no means am I making fun of you, because that scared the hell out of me when I watched it. I didn't even know it was Mark. He came walking up. He's like, "Hey, did you see my takeoff where I almost crashed?" I'm like, "No." And he told me, I was like, "Holy crap, that was you." And he's like, "Yeah." Again, super glad that you're okay. And dude, I would have told everybody at planned that just to save face.
I would say too, it's like, check out this. I'm going to do a wingtip drag as I take off. And that would have been like, you know, Del Shanzi would have been jealous of this one. I'm telling you. That was
yeah,
really
well,
awesome.
I only saw the first half. I think that possibly my eyes were closed on the second half.
Can you show it from the very beginning again, Shane? From the very beginning where you took off?
Wait a minute.
This was, I mean, honestly, dude, this was like the coolest takeoff I've ever seen. And I think I'm going to try to do the same thing the next time I go fly, because a wingtip drag as you take off.
It would have been cool if it was on purpose.
Yeah, you just sat in your seat too early. If you look, Mark, on this takeoff, when you jump in your seat, you did not have wing control. I think if you would have ran another 10 steps under that wing, pulled up the brake and went right.
Pause it.
Sorry. Oh crap.
Yeah, go back a little bit. And okay, you have your perfect wing above your head. However, the wing wants to go into the wind. Which way is the wind going? And we're going to find that out in just a few steps. So just go a couple steps forward if you can, and watch as he's moving to the left. He's pitching that hard to the right. So as soon as he jumps in, he's swinging the pendulum really hard to the left, which is causing the right side to dip down.
So technically you should not. All right. So
see how it went to the right first? I'm sorry. See how, okay, go back. See how the top of the tip, okay, watch how it goes up, and now watch how it dips down to the left, and now it's tipping to the right. So if you want to do something like that, all we have to do is follow what he's doing. So let's go ahead and go back to Jim and check this out again, because honestly, look at the way he's taking off. He's taking off like he's heading off to the left-hand side of the screen.
Recording in progress.
Recording in progress.
Recording in progress.
Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's Jordan. Turn your computer off.
Turn your computer off.
My
Turn
computer
your
off?
computer off. Turn your computer off. Turn your computer off. Okay, there we go. Now see which way he's going right now. He's going off to the right-hand side of the screen. When he's taking off, he's heading off to the left-hand side. So the wind probably switched on him right here, and the wing followed where the wind was coming in, which was going off that way to the right. And he tried to go off to the left.
Mark, if you would have let off that throttle even a half a tenth of an ounce, you would not have made it off the ground.
You would have smacked. And that was an awesome.
I would have had to sell it a lot cheaper.
You would have had to donate for scrap, apparently. Because, okay, look, so you're heading off to the right-hand side of the screen. When you start to launch, you're heading off to the left-hand side of the screen. So did the wind switch on you? Because it sure looked like the wind switched. See, it looks like the wind was coming off from the left-hand side.
It looks to me like my body shifts to the left. Like I was running straight, and all of a sudden my body shifts left, which shoots the wing to the right. And that's probably right about the time I tried to jump in the seat.
Yeah. And you did an awesome wingtip launch. That was so cool, dude.
Mark, I will tell you, if you attempt a foot drag as you're taking off, you'll never sit in your seat early. That's why I do mine. Just so you know.
Look at the oscillation all the way off to the right-hand side.
This is the angle. Actually, I think it's a foot cam I want to see. Well, actually, we can see if his body goes to how much his body goes to the left.
So he's running straight.
Yep. Now he goes to the left, hard left.
Goes left hard, and then he goes to the right. So it's like the wind was shifty. Did the wind feel like it shifted a little bit, Mark? Because you're going off to the right-hand side now.
I say no.
Yeah, because if you look right here, if you look at the windsocks in the background, right, and he comes back around here, look at the windsocks. They're all pointing in the direction he was running. You know,
I think from this camera, even if you look at the hands, if you look at my hands right about the time I was getting in the seat, you see that right hand go forwards and down. You see me pull brake that I'm not sure why that brake got pulled like it did.
Well, it's a natural reaction. If you're falling, you're going to put your hand down, which.
Yeah, it was right there where you just started that.
Right, yeah. which we all know is a no-no, but how do you tell yourself a involuntary action to not do that? If you fall, you put your hands down.
I did it.
Right. You fall to the right, you're going to put your hand down to the right. It's just automatic.
Right.
But you recovered so well, dude.
Yeah, Mark, you did a phenomenal job. Even though it wasn't what you wanted, I think you did very well on maintaining. Like I said, if you would have taken even a half a pressure off of that throttle, you would have rolled it.
So let's just say that he decided to kill the engine when he first started falling down and the wingtip dropped. He would have dropped hard on the right hand side.
Yes,
he would have damaged a lot.
He would have damaged himself too, because he was probably going 20, 25.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, he was wingtip dragging. That's so only because of his skill.
Negative.
Mark, remember I told you about oh crap, hold on, I went too far. Remember I told you I want to see how big your eyes got? Wait for it.
Look at his teeth. He's gritting his teeth. He's like, oh no, don't please don't let me fall. No. But all I see is teeth right now.
Look at his cage. His cage is literally on the ground.
And he's he's going to start to drag his wingtip, right? Look at that.
Yeah, look at this. Look, it's almost on the ground.
No, I think it actually tapped the ground. Yeah. Go a little bit quicker, go a little bit further, and
that's got to be touching the ground.
Yeah, there it is. He's touching the ground. His wingtip has touched the ground, dude. Like I said,
that right there is a profile picture. Just so you know,
that is incredible, dude.
No, look at it. It is on the ground. Look,
he is. Yeah, it's a wingtip touch. Next time I go out, dude, I'm gonna
try that at home.
I'm gonna try to emulate that, man. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. I'm really impressed.
Mark, that's your profile picture right there, dude.
That is. That is.
That is a badass profile picture right there.
Send that to Del Shanzi and he'll be like, man, you're better than I am.
You can probably sell that for $2 million, Mark.
Hey, you should submit that to the calendar.
Ooh, yeah. Just don't put that big foot cam on the top there. Just screenshot that and put that for the calendar. That'd be awesome. I mean, wow. That is awesome. Look at his cage. Look at his wing. That's an awesome shot, dude.
Let me see if I can get another double tap here.
Hey, Sean, you know what I call that?
What's that?
I call that the boot scooting boogie.
Man, dude.
Holy.
Mark, if you would have let up on that right side and pulled left, you would have just drove yourself into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
awesome how you did how you
Woo.
came out of that.
Yeah,
No,
that
dude.
was thank God that was lucky, and I just went ahead and decided to just keep it pinned.
I don't honestly think it was that much of luck that you think that you put into it. I think it was your skill level. And I know it's hard to understand, but your mind, even like an involuntary reaction, your mind knew not to do certain things when you got in trouble. And I think that's what saved you, to be honest with you. If you would have pulled left brake to try to get up out of that, it would have pendulumed you into the ground and rolled you. But you maintained throttle and held right brake, which, as you know, when you're throttling and hitting right, any left or right brake, it lifts you up. And that's what saved you. When you're pulling right brake and throttling, it wants to naturally pull you up. If you would have maintained throttle and pulled left brake and let off right, it would have pendulumed you into the ground. My opinion.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing it again.
I don't blame you. I would have never tried it.
I didn't either.
Jordan Keys, what's up, brother? What, you got an opinion about this?
I'm driving. How you hear me?
I hear you fine. Broken English.
Mark, listen to me. I have an adventure Puma, but the generation before you. Then what I did with that is that once I have to change all my lines in the left side of my wing because I got everything in my props. Just because the rod of the middle, they stick out a little bit, and my lines, when I coming out my launch, they always drop over there and then go behind. Then that happened to me once. I have to change my line. That was $250. Since then, I used like 2 years, like I launching trikes. And then after that day, I never had that incident that happened to you. I think your line touched someplace, and that's why pushing you so hard for that side. The middle rod, you know, the rod of the frame.
Did you see that Eric at paramotorco.com posted a question from Paramotor NC? Doesn't the Adventure Pluma have a racing mode on the swing arm? Is that true?
Yes, yes.
And
but what happened here was
set.
Uh-huh.
Mine is set the way it comes from the factory, with one side is full motion and one side is, has the shims that keep it centered.
Right, mine too. I didn't change it.
And I mean, I'm not blaming any of that takeoff on the motor itself, and and I don't, and I could care less. I'm going to get rid of it because that's what I already am gonna do.
If you're going to get rid of it for $100, I will buy it for $100. I'm telling you. I'm just saying.
You don't have to worry about that. It can sit in my garage. I like the look of carbon fiber.
Putting the ears on it, like you doing a trike, and your lines don't gonna have the problem. At
Mark,
the top of the rod, the middle rod.
Mark, where'd you go, brother? I don't see you.
Because I'm driving.
That's because I don't know how to use this thing.
Oh, okay. No problem. Well, we loved your video for sure.
Yes.
That was definitely awesome. We appreciate you posting it. We definitely need to talk about it. So if you want to jump, there you are. There you are. If you want to talk about it.
There I am by luck.
Shane, do you have any questions for Mark about his launch and his oscillation?
Oh, I think what you think is luck. I think you subconsciously fixed the problem or made sure that you honestly in that situation, I think anybody would have hit the kill switch, let off the throttle, or hit the kill switch.
Yeah,
which would have been just chaos,
disastrous. Yes,
but I think you knew without knowing. I think you just held the throttle and maintained the right brake pressure just a little bit, I think it honestly saved you. If you would have at all let off the throttle or hit left brake and off the right, it would have just drilled you into the ground. I think you did a very good job.
I think you did very well.
Meaning to or not to, you did a good job.
Well, thank you. And I mean, I just did the best, I just tried to fly it off the ground. And, and I mean, I'm just past 1 year. I have 68 flights. So I don't, I have no misunderstandings as to, being a great pilot or anything silly like that. And it is what it is. So it's all good. But I mean, I just have so much, I'm so comfortable on my Titan that I'm just going to ride it for a while. And I think if I'm going to keep 2 frames, I think I'm going to get the lightest frame I can find with a Atom 80 on it if I want a second one. So whatever.
Mark, let me ask you, what, if you don't mind, what's your weight limit? What do you weigh right now?
When I started flying a year ago, I was down at about 165, and I have totally stopped doing my Bowflex and started eating worse. And right now I'm at about 177.
So, well, I ask you that question because there's a guy in the room here that is about 150 flying a Atom 80, and you don't have any problem with that motor on your back, do you?
No, not at all. Now that I don't know positively the weight difference. Both of my motors have the APCO Mayday, I believe, reserve. The Pluma is a dual start, and it has the bumper or whatever they call it. But they both have the same reserve on them. Both of them have carbon fiber seat boards, carbon fiber throttles. The Pluma has the super lights, where my Moster has the Skyflar. I mean, my Titan has the Skyflar. And then the Pluma is dual start.
I'm just pointing out that Will Fly needs to get a 185. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I knew where you were going with that.
They're not too heavy.
I had an Atom 80 on a couple of weeks ago. A guy just let me, put it on my back, and no, I mean, it was definitely doable, no question about it. And I mean, if you've got a decent amount of power, it's the less you got to carry around, right? I mean, when you're launching for a shorter period of time. So.
The faster. Oh Lord.
Oh my.
No, that was Sean.
What? Why is it always got to be me?
Will, I was just giving you crap, but you would benefit much better from. I don't have anything against Atom 80s. I've never flown one. I have picked up Will's and moved it to the other side of the trailer, and was like, I'm kind of jealous that it doesn't weigh nothing, but once you get used to the Atom 80 on your back, it's really, like I said, I've never been shy about the first couple days of class. And when I first picked up my paramotor, there was so many thoughts in my head. Number one was, I'm not going to be able to walk with this, more or less run with it. And I was told that at some point you will end up having conversations with people while the motor's on your back. And I was like, there's no way. And I found myself doing it from a couple different times. I've had my motor on the back and had a 10-minute conversation, didn't even realize it. It just becomes part of you. And man, I just love this sport. Just absolutely love it.
I would like to say something though about the Atom 80. I absolutely love the engine. I mean, and it served its purpose, and it served it very well. So it's kind of a personal decision. Right. Now I'm kind of thinking I want a little more power and so on and so forth. But you just can't beat. I mean, the weight, the fuel efficiency. it's an awesome design. So hey, so there's that. And Shane, congratulations on the Mile High Club.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Dust.
Yeah, John
Hey,
just put in the chat that he made the Mile High Club today with his animating.
Yeah, rub it in, John.
Can you do us a favor? Can you do us a favor and show us your Mile High Club video? I know that you posted it. Can you show us?
Real quick, Dave Aller said, "Great save, Mark. Tucker will fill it out or figure it out." Laugh out loud. Oh man! All right, hold on. Let me see my page video. Man, you know what I did? There was some stuff in there that I said that I cut out because it was really personal stuff. And I kind of regret it. I think I should have left it in there, to be honest with you. Because
I'm going to have to make a Mile High patch for everybody and bring my heat press along.
Ooh, yeah.
You're going to have to clarify what a heat press is.
I'm still waiting for her to classify what the Mile High Club was.
Yeah, well, there you go.
We all know what the Mile High Club is. It's just flying up to a mile. We all know that. So tell us about the heat press.
All right. So, well, real quick, this video starts out when I'm at 3,400 feet. I totally forgot to hit. I was so nervous, literally was so nervous. I forgot to hit the record button as I took off. So for whatever reason, I just kept hitting full throttle and then had to remember to take, back to 80%. And 10 seconds later, I'd be full throttle again.
Wait a minute. Real quick. Why would you go back to 80% if you were full throttle trying to get up to a mile high?
So not to burn the engine up. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never run my engine ever this hard in its life. Trust me, I'm not hard on this motor. And I'm just climbing. I'm going into what I thought I was going into the wind, but actually I was going crosswind.
Did you check anything like the airplanes in the sky, like those different apps that show you the different airplanes? Did you check to see where the airplanes were, or you just said, screw it, I'm just going to go full throttle and see if I can make it to a mile?
I checked Ryan Carlton to see what the winds were. They were no more than 8 miles an hour, and I took off.
Okay.
And when I trust me, the whole time I could never have a camera on my helmet because my head, you would never see nothing but me looking left to right. The entire time I'm like looking over my shoulders and I'm freaking out right now.
For all the new people out there that think about flying, why would you be looking to the left and right, up and down?
So you don't want a plane coming up behind you, which the day before I had almost a head-on collision. I almost had a head-on collision with a biplane.
Wow, how close?
Within a couple 100 feet.
Do you have that on video?
Yes and no.
Okay.
And also, okay, so let me hit the volume on this.
Okay.
So I just is it come? Here we go.
I can barely hear it, but yes.
Gosh darn sight.
That's my nervous laugh, in case anybody was wanting to know.
Okay. Holy hell.
And you said it took you about 23 minutes to get up to a mile?
Yeah, right about 23, 24 minutes. Yeah.
Relax.
And you said it took you about 32 minutes to get down to your LZ.
Correct.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
Kent Stamey would like the meeting ID if you want to send that to him while you guys are we're watching this video.
Absolutely. I will put that back into the chat here right now.
So here's the airport. I left the airport and went to a mile to this point here. So it took me from here to here to get to a mile.
First, holy hell.
Holy hell.
Oh, Sean, I'm not exaggerating. I was so scared and happy and excited all at the same time. I got emotional, which is part of the stuff that I cut out. But I did. I got emotional. I think my son for giving me the strength to get up there, and yeah, it was a lot.
Can you do us a favor? Can you post us a raw video of you getting up to a mile? Just uncut, just the total, 23 minutes to get up there and the 32 minutes down. I would watch the entire hour of your raw video. I'm telling you, because I understand exactly what you're talking about. It's very emotional.
It would. I would definitely have to put parental guidance, bad language, because there was a whole lot of F-bombs dropped the whole way. Every time I looked at my watch, I was like, F-bomb. And then I got, so when I get excited or nervous or scared, I start cursing a lot. And yeah, this whole thing was just, I went through there and tried to add like a rooster cover up. Like
I think just warning. We'll say F-bombs. Just like I did when I fell out of the sky, and had to motor out. But it's very understandable. What does it take to get up to a mile? Only 5,000 feet. So what does it take to get up to 10,000? What does it take to get up to 15 and 18,000? So we want to really know what it feels like to get up to 5,000 feet or a mile. Was it 2280? I mean, 5280 is the mile?
Yeah, 52.8.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it'd be very beneficial for you and your channel at ppgshane.com to post a raw video and just say warning, may say the F-bomb here or there. I would watch it.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that the little thing hanging off my necklace around my neck actually has my my son's ashes in it. And it's stupid, I know, but I always reach down and pick it up and kiss it just to say hello to my kid or whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that at all, dude.
I must have done this 15 times on the way up. I was like, come on, son, save me. Your dad's doing something stupid. Yeah.
Hey, Shane, that stuff is awesome. That's the good parts.
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like Ken Stamey has joined us.
Hello, sir. I'm gonna hit mute on this. Yes, we can hear you.
All right, what's up?
What's up, Kent? Kent, did you take your solo today?
Yes, I did. Just got
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
Right on.
Yeah.
We're very proud of you.
It wasn't pretty, but it worked.
Hey, as long as it worked, right?
I look like a damn airboat going across the swamp on my first two.
Do you have video? Dude, Kent, do you have video by any chance?
I got video, but I don't know this screen share and stuff.
No problem. No problem. Hey, we don't know your YouTube channel. I tried to find your YouTube channel, but
oh, you know what it is.
There's a lot of Kent Stameys out there. Can you do us a favor and post your YouTube in the chat when you get the chance?
I will.
That way, everyone that's watching can subscribe to your channel and hit that bell notification.
Yep. We're just back here at the shop, dropping off some paramotors, hanging out.
So what was it like to take your first solo? I mean, it's been a while for me. It's been a while for a lot of us that's on the panel. So bring us back to, you getting ready to launch, what it felt like, you taking off, you seeing yourself up there for the first time. Give us a step-by-step. What did it feel like?
Well, nerve-wracking to start. Once I got off the ground, it wasn't bad.
Right.
It was, I don't know, like I say, the first two takeoffs, I never pulled enough brake to get off the ground. So I went to my ass and threw a big mud puddle and soaked from head to toe.
I think that's
But,
happened to a lot of us. Tell us really quickly, what motor and wing are you using, and what is your all-up weight?
well, I used Kyle's motor today,
Okay.
so the Mac Air with the 185,
Okay.
and used his universal wing,
Do you happen to know what size that is?
28 meter.
28. And what is your weight and your all-up weight, do you think?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever the Mac weighed. I don't know what it weighs, but I'm 280, so
280 plus what? What do you guys think, about 70-ish or 60-ish?
what do you think that unit weighs, Kyle?
The Macline?
Yeah.
It's 56 pounds.
56 pounds.
56 pounds plus your 280, you said?
Yep.
Damn. Dude, I'm flying a 27 meter and I'm only 230 plus 65, 70 pounds. That's got to be a spicy wing for you by now.
It was bumpy. Mark from Paris Swag, he was out flying with me, so he tried to tell us before it took off. He said, it is bumpy up there, but Kyle felt it was safe, so we went.
Well, how'd you feel?
Like I say, once I got off the ground and got a little altitude, it wasn't so bad, you know. For me, the inputs, I didn't know if I was doing enough input because of how bumpy the air was. I didn't know if the air was doing it or I was doing it, but I made it up and made it down, right?
How was the view?
A lot of trees, swampland.
Stop looking at the ground. Look straight ahead.
There was not a lot of places to land safely except for the airport. That's all I know. I remember seeing.
Did you happen to look straight out instead of straight down?
Oh yeah, I did. It was beautiful.
Nice.
I mean, I probably hit 1,000 feet. About it today.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, we are so very proud of you, Kent. We definitely, because we've been following your journey for a very long time. But please give us the step by step. You warmed up your engine and you looked around. You heard Kyle. Tell us what happened.
I got my wing up and took off. He said everything's great. Give it power. Gave it power, and then it took him about 5 times to say and go full throttle before I realized he was saying it. And so then my mind switched to full power, forgot about the brakes. He said, pressure, and I'm thinking throttle, and it's all the throttle I've got. And I started to lift off, and I thought I was still running, but I wasn't. And I went to my ass and threw about a 50-yard long mud puddle splashing, so I was soaking wet. He said you would have been in the air if you would have pulled more pressure. And he said everything was great, everything was right, it was perfect. You was gone. You just, I don't know why you didn't give it pressure. I said because I was thinking you were saying power.
So what happened then? You went ahead and reset up
and done the same exact thing. So at this point, I'm literally black and brown mud from head to toe. Everything. The wing we're pouring water out of the wing. And he said, I'll be all right to dry in the air. You'll dry in the air. It's the best way to dry out. So
I could hear him saying that.
I'm standing here with Amy filming me, and he's telling me, don't worry if it looks like you shit yourself. We'll never know if you do now. So I set up for a third attempt and finally made it. It went.
Nice. That is so awesome. We're so proud of you. So what did you feel like when your feet started lifting off the ground?
Well, my mind was saying, all right, when can I get in my seat? Because this is uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. So I was probably, I don't know, a couple 100 feet above tree level before I actually got in my seat. It wasn't immediate. I didn't want to get screamed at for getting in my seat too early. Because we had quite a few people out here this weekend training that destroyed some props.
Mm.
And he wasn't very happy. Some people landing downwind, and he wasn't very happy. So I didn't want to be that one. I figured I'll just hang out until I'm way up there, and then I know he's not going to holler at me. But
hey, Kent, Mark he went live to show Amy kiting her wing, and in the background, you're there with your wing above your head for the entire video that he was live for, just so you know, and that wing never moved. You did a damn good job on kiting that wing, just so you know.
so you know that I was kind of cheating. That was a single layer wing.
It don't matter.
There's no cheating. I mean, you kept it above your head. That is awesome.
Oh, I've walked around for quite a few hours out here at his house and at the airport. I'm going to say I probably have 5 hours in the past 3 days underneath the wing. So,
wow.
Kent, we got a question from the chat from JR Paramotors. Flying again tomorrow?
Nope, pouring rain here tomorrow, but we are going back out Thursday. I believe Amy's going to come back out Thursday, do some more practicing. Hopefully my buddy LD, hopefully Thursday will be his day to get in the air.
How's he doing?
Well, I'd say struggling, but he's learning. He's doing ground work, but at the same time, he's going to be a trike flyer.
Right.
So I guess it's not as far. I mean, everybody needs to know it, but it's not as in depth as making the turn. He don't have to learn making the turn. He doesn't have to learn, nothing but forward launch. And at this point, he's reverse kiting. So it's going to be, when he does turn around, I guess it's going to be a little bit longer of a learning curve.
Mr. Kent, I have one question for you. How long are you going to be down there at Kyle O's School of Paramotor?
Until this Sunday.
Till Sunday. Sunday midday-ish or what?
Probably midday because, it's 19 hours drive back, and I have to be at work Monday night.
Right. Something came up, and I don't know if I will be able to make it there by Saturday morning, but I will try my best to be there maybe Sunday morning. So, keep up with me. You got my number, right?
I do.
Okay. Keep up with me. I'll try to be there at least Sunday morning to see you guys.
Cool deal.
Just want to say congratulations, Kent, on your solo. Walter Priori from Australia. I'd like you to say g'day to the big Kyle O for me, please.
Hey, you want to say it to him? He's standing right here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Get it okay. Let's see it.
Put him on.
Hey, Kent, turn your phone sideways so we have a better angle.
Got it better.
Much better, thank you.
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, Walter.
Hang on, guys.
Walter. Don't embarrass me, Walter.
What?
All right.
Don't embarrass me, Walter.
See my comment in your vlog this morning?
Sorry. He wanted to say hey to you.
What's up, Walter?
Hey, how you going, mate?
He can see us.
You're doing a great job all this training out there. Well done, mate. You're a champion.
We're getting there. Oh, whoever told you I was a champion, they lying. I'm a nobody.
Hey, Kent, we can't see you. We can't see you. Make sure you turn on your video real quick. Kent, turn.
Doing a good job, Carl.
There he is.
There you go.
All right. What's up, Kyle?
Kyle!
So, Kylo, how is Kent doing? I'm his biggest fan, by the way.
No damage. He's muddy.
No damage.
He's the only person I've ever seen do a cannonball in a mud hole and then survive it, not break anything, and then do a good launch.
That is awesome.
We fixed that. It's because he wasn't pulling the brakes. It's all good now.
Right. Yeah, he told us he had his first flight, and I'm so proud of him. I actually told him to go down to your school, just so you know.
Well, yeah, he told me. Thanks. Yeah, he's doing good. I think it was kind of not optimal, but safe. Turbulent as shit at that treetop level.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna do fine. He's fast learner.
Good.
That's
deal.
awesome. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I might have to take me a ride all the way to North Carolina just to fly with this guy.
And hopefully I'll be there maybe this Saturday or Sunday.
Coming here?
Yeah, hopefully.
Wait, bring it.
All right.
I'll be here.
Kent, we still cannot see you. You turn off your video or something.
Yeah,
we're low tech out here in the woods. We don't know what we're doing.
No problem. No problem at all. There we go. I think we see it now.
Oh, rent, one of the two.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
We see you.
Man.
We see you.
We
We see you.
Look at that.
What's up, brother?
I found my people.
Hey, I want to say, Kyle, this is Will. I'm the guy that got halfway
Hey, Will,
down
what's
there.
up?
Hey, man, I'm the guy that got halfway down there in his motorhome and couldn't make it for
That's
training.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kept having breakdowns. I remember.
I'm still
I remember
gonna make
told
it
that
down
story
there sometime.
before they come. I'm like, no, because you may not make it, and then I'll have to send that money back.
I'm still coming down there though sometime. I guarantee it. I'm looking
Good
forward
deal.
to that.
Yeah, we here. We always open. We may lock the doors occasionally, but we open.
Kyle's a good guy.
That's
No,
awesome.
they like that too. It's a lie. I'm a scoundrel. It says it gets.
I love it.
That shit I put on the internet, it's all fake. It's all fake editing tricks.
Hey, Kylo, did you get your drugs that you left in your pocket delivered on time?
Of course. Yeah, I remember that. That was a video. Yeah, I did every day.
Some of us on this show watch your videos, just so you know. That'd be this guy.
I'm sorry about that. Apologies.
Well, I was just a little upset you didn't panorama the room while somebody was getting dressed in there. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah,
Oh,
limit. I do have to sleep with this girl, so I can't make her angry.
you know the peeps over at clearproptv.com actually have a video camera for you. So go to ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Give me your address. We'll send you a camera because we know that you had an issue with your camera and your laptop.
Well, I ordered a laptop. I'm still camera shopping. What sort of camera are we talking about?
Well, it's a cheap
cameras, but specifically my vlogging camera. Like
it's a cheap camera, but it will work until you get until you get a real one.
I want a nice one back.
hey, Sean. Why would you mail it to him if you're going to show up Saturday afternoon at the airport?
You know what? We can actually bring it to him on Sunday, if not Saturday.
There you go.
Okay.
Why ship it?
Why ship it? We're gonna come on down and see you and bring you a little camera.
That would be nice.
This is Kylo. You don't ship him anything. You bring it to his door.
You know, Kyle. You know, Kyle. This is a very cheap Chinese knockoff of a GoPro, but it'll work until you get a real GoPro or another laptop.
I've got a GoPro. I got two GoPros. I don't need the camera. I just want my vlogging camera. I can vlog on the GoPro. It's like a camcorder deal, but the computer was the big thing. That was the big sad news is I'll burn the shit down. I can buy more stuff, but I don't have the footage that's all strapped on the computer right now. That's the sad part of the story is all the that I've been filming the last 3 months.
Kyle, I've been a computer engineer for 35 years. I'll come down and I'll get all that information off your laptop, and we'll get that off your laptop. No problem. No big deal.
I believe I can get it off. I just need a new place to put it. I'm waiting on the new computer. I'm stuck until I get the new computer. once that happens, I've got a little reader that I can put the hard drive in. I just don't have a computer to put it into.
All right.
So we're dead in the water for the moment. Even if you could take it off, I still need a place to put it.
So what kind of computer are you getting for your new computer? What is it, a Mac or a PC?
It's a Mac because I use iMovie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm really proud of you.
Hey, Kyle, I just want to say too.
Oh, wait, that's the other guy. Never mind.
Kyle, this is Jade in Wisconsin. I just wanted to let you know my husband's not on the computer at the moment, but he and I are big fans of yours also. Eric, get in your little box and say hi.
My apologies to both of you. I'm sorry. Terrible content.
We just got into this sport in the last 6 to 8 months, so we're enjoying it.
Heck yeah, it's very enjoyable.
Hey,
hoping we can come down and see you.
Mr. Kyle, I have a question for you real quick. Mr. Kyle, are you going to go to any fly-ins this year by any chance?
I hope so.
Do you know which ones you are going to go to by any chance, sir?
Nope.
Okay. Well, we hope that you go to the Moonshiners. That's all we're going to say.
Hey, we have a question. We have a statement in the chat from John Wayne. He says, Sean, why don't you take Walter his stuff in person? That's a road trip.
That is the longest road trip ever. But you know what? If we get enough donations, I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to see Walter, you'll need a boat and an airplane as well.
Yeah, we'll give you a canoe that the Aboriginals made.
Well, guys, I need to go eat supper before the local supper places close down. And
He's out.
I'll catch y'all real soon on the next one.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for being on our show. We appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, well, I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all soon, I hope.
All right, Kyle. Have a good one. We appreciate you.
We'll have to do things like eat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Kent.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, Kent.
Battery flashing.
Yeah, all right, Kent. Yeah. Congratulations, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks.
Never trust a skinny chef. Shane has Mr. Kent Stamey and Kyle O on his YouTube channel. I'm so proud of you, man. That's awesome.
You know what's funny? Guess which one I'm more proud of having on my. Both are great, but guess which one I love the most?
Will Fly, Jade, Eric. I don't know.
No, as a surprise guest. No. As a surprise guest, I don't know why. I just taken a liking to Kent. I don't know what it is. The guy was just so eager to learn and so willing to listen that, like I said, when I met him, I was just like, dude, I don't know nothing about paramotors other than I know you're not hooked in correctly. And and I helped him out just out of the right thing to do, you know, and
definitely.
He was so open to it. He wasn't defensive. He wasn't argumentative about it. He just like, listen, I went to this school. I didn't learn anything. And I've been doing this way for 3 months in my backyard. I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad for you. And it wasn't like me making fun of him. It was just, I truly felt bad for the guy that spent that much time not doing it correctly. And to see him actually fly now, or actually I haven't seen him fly, but to hear he's flying is phenomenal for me. I think it's an honor that he's got to do it, and he's got the right teacher, and I'm just super happy for him.
Kent Stamey and Kyle O are awesome people, and we definitely appreciate them. Also to Walter from Down Under, did you happen to see yesterday all of the things that you got from all the different shows that we posted yesterday? Were you on our show?
I am speechless, man. that's why I've got my hand up, because I wanted to get in and say, how can I say it? A big thank you to you, your son, everybody. Yeah, I was in tears. I was in tears last night watching your show.
You have a shirt from Resurgence PPG. They sent you a shirt that's really awesome, very good quality. We also had Michael or Robert from paraglidingtalk.com actually sent you a really nice T-shirt, and we appreciate that. We also had, let's see, we have this one right here, a Paraswag T-shirt.
Listen, I don't want to take your shirt, man. I don't want to take it off you because that's a special one. Serious.
And we also had Dragon Campers. Dragon Campers made a shirt for you. Dragon Camper. See, he's actually dragging a camper, and he's a dragon. DragonCampers.com, which is really awesome. And that's really awesome. And
I did that for part of my work.
And Resurgence PPG also sent you a really cool sticker, which is awesome. And also, too, you got a really cool
mixing bottle,
a mixing container from Paraswag USA. They actually gave you a nice little sticker too. Let me pull out the sticker so you can see it. So they gave you a Paraswag USA sticker. We also have a Clear Prop TV shirt that we're going to send you. We have a really awesome Clear Prop TV
beautiful
flag that you can fly proudly from clearproptv.com. So, I mean, you have the whole community over here from,
actually, Sean,
from the United States. Yes.
I still have to send you my my thing to send to him.
Yes.
I forgot.
That's right. You have my address. Just go ahead and send it to me. We'll send it to Walter and
when
anybody
do you
else.
plan on sending it?
Sometime in June, so you have plenty of time. So I think that maybe even Flying Flamingo, Jade, and Eric at paramotorco.com will be able to send you something too. So I mean, the whole community wants to send you stuff because we don't want you to win any more crap from our show because it's too expensive to send to you.
This is a one-time.
This is a one-time deal.
Hey, Walter.
Don't get to win anymore. Okay, Walter, we love you.
Take me off the board now. Listen, I love you. Honestly, you put me in tears, not only because I missed the show, because I had some visitors yesterday, and I missed the show, and then I watched it last night, and honestly, I was in tears. Thank you to everyone over there, especially you and your son, and Mr. Todd. I call him Saint Todd. And Mark George, Paraswag, everybody. Paraglidingtalk.com, Mr. Robert Michaels.
Yeah. I love you, Walter.
Everyone loves Walter, and everyone wants to see Walter. And I don't mind going all the way over to Australia to hang out with Walter. So the more donations, the better.
I was going to say to you, Shane, you're a very busy man. So, to save you from coming this way, I can always come that way.
Well, that's true. Are you talking about Shane or Sean? We never know who you're talking about.
Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Grandpa Sean. Okay.
John Wayne also just put in the chat. He's got a Miss Risky Biscuit T-shirt for Walter. He will bring it to Kylo's this weekend to give to Walter.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. If you go over to see Kyle this weekend, whatever you bring, I'll go ahead and take back. I will find a way of making making it over to see Kyle this weekend. Unfortunately, we had an issue in the family, and I'm not going to be here for probably the rest of the week, unfortunately, because of the things that have happened. But yeah, if you guys have something that you want to send, you can send to us at ClearProp TV. We have the information down below. I believe that Shane will put the information down below. And anything that you want to send to Kyle O, I'll pick up this weekend, and we will send to Walter. I mean, Walter is an amazing guy. I don't understand why, but you are on all of the different shows over here in the States, and we all appreciate you. Everybody from David to Robert to me to Shane, we all love you very much, and thank you so much for all the support that you have given us over here in the States.
Not a problem, sir. Thanks, everybody. And I mean, to me, you're my family on the other side of the world, on the top end. So, yeah, love everybody, love the shows. And my little message to you, you'll see it, the best show on the planet.
And you know, without Walter, we'll never know what the weather is going to be like tomorrow, because he's living in the future, and we appreciate you.
Exactly.
All I can say here today would be an absolutely perfect 100% butter sky, beautiful blue sky day. So hopefully I'll send it your way.
Hey, Walter, I heard it was I heard it was spider season in Australia. Is that true?
Hey, listen, I should have recorded it. I was watching drag racing from America on the chat the week before last. No, it was last weekend. And no, that's right. I was watching drag racing from Australia, and it was an American guy, and someone was complaining about everything over here kills you. And the American fella come back, and he had a list, and it would have been at least 12 species over there that'll kill you. So you guys have got just as much.
Hey, Brian Waller has a question from the chat. Do they have a good paramotor show in Australia that you recommend?
No, I don't know of any. No. Other than a few YouTubers, I don't know of any show. No.
So what YouTube channels do you watch from Australia?
Mainly all you guys. There's only about 2-3 guys that I know of that do YouTube here from Australia.
So Walter, a question from the host, which is me.
Yes.
How much money can you get for your straw hut that you have in Australia? Whatever home you have. How much money can you get? Will it give you enough money to get to America, and then you can just live here?
To move to Melbourne?
Yeah, go to Melbourne to Melbourne.
Yeah, that's it. No, I'm in Adelaide, actually, Balaclava. Yeah, look, if I was 20 years younger, I was there 20 odd years ago, and there was nothing in my mind other than flying. There was nothing in my mind about powered parachutes at that stage, 22 years ago.
Well, you know, you don't have to have a health certificate here in the United States. You can just fly.
Oh yeah. I realise that. I'd have to fly a trike legally.
Well, anytime you want to come, I got a spot for you. Anytime you want to visit.
Look, I'd love to come. You know, give it probably another 12 months. I can't say 6. I'd love to be there in whatever it is, August, when you're having the The Moonshiners.
Yes, please make it to the Moonshiners, dude.
I would love to. If I won Lotto overnight, or actually, there's a big one this Saturday. I'll make sure I play that. You never know.
The lotto. Well, if I hit the lottery, Walter, I'll get you over here.
No worries, mate. We'll do some flying together. We'll definitely do some cooking.
Oh yes, we will. Bring some of that. Bring some of that koala meat.
Koala meat. No, kangaroo.
What?
Bring some roux, man. Bring some roux.
Waiting for Linda to bark up.
Yep, that's what I was waiting on.
No.
I want him to make some of the stuffed olives with the chicken thighs in it.
Yeah, no, I'd come over there and make it.
Yeah. JR Paramotor just asked, you want me to make or want me to send Walter a custom carved, wood carved PPG flag. If you make one, send it to Sean, and Sean will send everything over together.
Here is the address. It's Sean Simons, care of clearproptv.com, 3900 Dave Ward Drive, Suite 1900, number 101, Conway, Arkansas, 72034. Those big words.
So, Sean, when you posted that address, you put Clearprop TV, but you didn't put .com.
.com.
Does it matter on the address that you put in the chat?
You can put clearproptv.com or clearproptv. I really don't care, and I don't think they care either.
Okay. I'm just double checking.
It would come up.
Yeah. Sean Simons, Clearprop TV or Paramotor TV, whatever you want to send it to. That is the address that we are accepting donations to Walter. So please send anything to that email address. I sent it to you also and everybody on Zoom. If you want to make sure that you send it to your peeps around you. And, anything that you want to give away on Shane's show here or Clearprop TV, just definitely send it to us there at clearproptv.com. 3900 Dave Ward Drive, Suite 1900, number 101, Conway, Arkansas, 72034. We appreciate you and everything that you send. We're going to give to Walter from Down Under, or if you want to let us know that you want to give it to us to donate on our show or Sean or Shane's show, we'll give it away to everybody. This has been a very difficult week, and we appreciate you. What else can I say, right?
Hey, John Wayne makes said something in the chat about Moonshiners is more than just an event. It's also a big part of the local economy in that region. And that's so true. You think about how many people go there, buy gas, buy fuel for their paramotors. They go and eat, they buy groceries, ice, beer, soda, all that good stuff. It is a big help to the economy for sure. I never thought about that. Thank you, John, for pointing that out. I never thought about that. And that made me think about going to Swanee and how much money I spent there buying food and ice and lots of beer and
lots of beer.
It's the same as I'll get back to drag racing. When you got 300, 400, 500 races, it's no different to 300, 400 total people that are flying, and they all spend money, not just at the flying, like you said, Shane.
Right.
The service stations, your petrol, your food, and getting there. So people that travel interstate, that's all helps your economy.
Wow. I just noticed that J.R. Paramotor, and you can find him at paramotorguest.com, paramotorspotlight.com. He said, do you want to send a wait a minute. Okay, it everything just moved. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shane, can you see it? What does it say?
Yeah, he you want me to send Walter a custom wood carved PPG flag? I said that, and I said, yeah, send it to Sean. We can send it to Walter all in one big package.
Yeah, and I'll pay you, Sean, for that, because that's going to be close to. I think I've already worked it out with John. It was going to be close to, for me, $100. So
Wow.
I'll send you that personally.
Anybody that wants to donate can go to ppgzone.com/clearproptv. And if you want to help Walter send all these things over to him, you're more than welcome to send us donations to, what do we have? Vimo, PayPal, and also, what's the other one? And the Cash App at paramotortv.com. If not, don't worry. We will take care of you, Walter. We love you, and we will take care of you. Everyone over here at Clearprop TV and Shane's show. Shane, what is your show here? What is it called?
Tuesday Night Hangouts. Although
Tuesday
tonight it's
night.
called something else.
Tuesday Night Hangouts with ppgshane.com. We'll take care of you, Walter. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. And Shane.
Yes, sir.
Your show is awesome too, mate. If you like to put in a bit of your chef stuff, that's great.
I'm going to send you a support shirt for sure.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I love you, man. And you'd be one of the first I'd come and see over that way.
I had a vision that you were at a fly-in and you were treated like a king. Like everybody was gathered around you. It was the greatest dream I had, dude. I'm telling you. Like everybody was like, "That's Walter. What is he doing in the States?" It was freaking.
How did he get here? Yeah. No, look, it's the same for me. And I do say, I'm not being a little bit big-headed here, but I do not pull a crowd, but the same sort of thing. I draw people around me, so hopefully I'll do the same thing over there. You know what I mean? It's
right.
I love people. I love talking stories. I love listening, and that's what a flying or even a drag meeting to me is, the camaraderie between the competitors and what goes on during the night. During the event. You only race maybe twice in one day. The rest of the time you're socialising, apart from working on the car. After that, you're basically socialising. You can start drinking, and then at night everyone has parties, and it's usually early to bed because you got to race the next day. So,
what's a ticket cost? What's a ticket cost out of curiosity from Australia round trip?
Don't know. I haven't looked it up for a while.
Well, do us a favor. Look it up and let us know next Monday on clearproptv.com. Maybe we can raise a fund to get Walter to come over to see us over in the United States.
Hey, Walter.
Yeah.
Will the government allow you to leave still?
Yeah, me? Yes. Yeah, I've got no criminal offences.
Okay, you got those all taken care of? Just want to make sure.
Yeah. All right. Now I just have to go and get a passport. That's the biggest thing today. Price of them aren't cheap.
Well, let us know, and people over here at clearproptv.com and also on Shane's show right here, we can collect donations to help you get over here to the United States, or for us to get from here the United States over to you down under.
No, that sounds absolutely awesome. I'd appreciate that immensely.
You can take donations?
No.
At ppgzone.com /
okay.
clearproptv.com.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know I could do that, but
Yeah, if anybody wants to send Walter some donations, go to ppgzone.com / clearproptv, and we have a bunch of different places that you can donate to help Walter get here, or for us to send things from us here in the United States over to Walter. So we appreciate you, and we definitely appreciate Walter and everybody from down under.
all right. Well, we are 11 minutes past what I'd like to consider spending time with my wife now. So I think we're going to call it a night, guys. Walter, thank you very much. Everybody that oh shoot, who is this guy?
Oh my gosh, we got Robert Michaels on the chat. Holy smokes. Hello, Robert Michaels from paraglidingtalk.com.
Yeah. I'm the skinny chef that you can't trust right here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, Mom.
Oh my God. I like
Yeah.
that.
That is so cool.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey, get out of here.
Hi, baby. I love
Hey,
you.
Robert, thank you for the
Oh, you're welcome.
Robert, thank you so much for sending that paraglidingtalk.com shirt over to clearproptv.com. We are going to be sending that over to Walter from Down Under. We appreciate you, Robert Michaels.
Walter. Yeah, Walter. He's been a faithful watcher of the paraglidingtalk.com.
Yes, he has.
For years. Let me see if I can turn this side. Was that better?
Absolutely.
That's good.
All right. We're live on YouTube right now. What in the world?
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't jump on here and mess with you guys. I thought you guys were just doing a chat.
Hey, Robert Michaels, real quick, tell us, how can we find you every week on what'syour.com?
It's paraglidingtalk.com.
All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, sir. We appreciate you, and we love to see you every week.
Yeah, right on, guys. Enjoy all your paragliding shenanigans.
Yeah, right.
I
Hey,
know, my boy.
Robert, real quick, Robert.
Yes, sir.
When you can get this, when you get this pork butt to look like this, when you get done cooking it, let me know. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. I did this at the fly-in. That's the correct way of pulled pork.
Wow.
Nice.
It was
I'm
a quick.
interested.
Robert Michaels, we love you on paraglidingtalk.com. We appreciate you so much. We hope that you're going to make it over to the Moonshiners fly-in. Are you going to make it by any chance?
Oh, I don't know about that. That'd be pretty fun, though. When is it, by the way?
August 4th
through the 8th.
Yep.
What is it?
August 4th through the
August.
8th.
Oh, yeah. I'm already going to be in Chandler, Arizona that week. No? Is it different now? All right, then I'm going.
All right. This is going to be the best fly-in ever. Thank you so much. We love Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane, Robert Michaels from paraglidingtalk.com, Linda Anderson from, what is it, Linda Anderson? What is your .com?
Paramount USA. .com.
Awesome. We love every one of you guys. Thank you so much, Robert Michaels, for joining us here on Never Trust the Skinny Chef Shane's, ppgshanes.com. What do you call this on Tuesday night?
Tuesday night hangouts.
That is Awesome. We appreciate everyone that joins us every week. Thank you so much, Robert Michaels, Linda Anderson. We also love you guys from paramotorco.com, Eric and who? Flying Flamingo?
Flying Flamingo
Paramotorgirl.com?
or
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And willflyppg.com.
Hey, Josh, I have to say something to Jade.
Yeah.
Every week, somehow I ended up with your wrong email address. And whenever I would invite you to the after show, I would think I was inviting you, but I was actually sending some random email to somebody else. So I told Mom, I was like, Mom, I need you to get her the correct email. And so I was like, she probably thinks I don't like her. For the past like 3 shows, she's asked to come to the after show. And I send out the invite, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, she didn't come. I'm like, oh, all right. Maybe she fell asleep.
Oh, your
Most
mom?
of the time it's falling asleep, but yes, thank you.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Oh my
I
God.
think those are done, son.
What do we got there, Mr. Michaels? What do we got there?
You know what? I got to turn this light on here. You can see it. It's just a little chicken. Oh, that didn't help, did it?
A little chicken. That sounds foul.
There we go.
That sounds foul.
Little onions, sauteing some onions. I don't know if you can see that. Little chicken action. And mom's got a bunch of business. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you got a lot of
All right,
help
guys.
there tonight too. Hey,
I'm gonna get back in the kitchen, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you, Robert Michaels from paraglidingtalk.com, and also Linda Anderson, Robert's mom from what is your .com, Linda?
I'm just mesmerized right now.
Linda, what is your .com?
Paramount USA.
And what is your son's .com?
Thursday night paragliding talk.
We love you, Robert. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks, guys. All right. Have a good night. We'll see you.
Love you, babe.
Night.
Bye.
Night. Thank you.
Man, I am so dang proud of
Shane,
that kid.
I am so jealous. Robert has never joined our show, but he's joined your show. You are so awesome, dude.
And Kylo and Kent. I'm just like, I'm dumbfounded. I am literally dumbfounded. I'm like, why are they even bothering? What's going on?
I love it.
And you got Walter from Down Under. You know, you got willflyppg.com. You got paramotorgirl.com. You got paramotorco.com. Man, you got all these .coms that have joined your show. I'm so impressed, dude.
All right, real quick before we go, Will, yes. I have 2 questions for you. What would you add to the fly-in that you went to, and what would you not want to see again? All jokes aside.
All jokes aside, well, what I would like to not see again is a bunch of right turns and a left pattern.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with that. Yes.
Yeah. What was the other question?
What would you like to see something added to the fly-in? Like, if you could add something to it to make it better, what would you add to it?
Man, that's a tough one, really. I mean, I really couldn't add anything. I mean, I had such a good time. The people were great, and I couldn't add anything to it. I mean, my imagination's just not that good.
You want to add Walter from Down Under?
Oh, of course. Dang. Okay. Well, you said all joking aside, you know, so of course I
Hey, Shane, before you go, your more high flight, when you turn the motor off, right, can I just give you a big tip?
That's what he said. Yes.
When you turn your motor off, it's called gliding, not floating.
Listen, at that point, I was lucky to be able to make a sentence because I absolutely have no problem saying this. I was scared to death. I was excited. I was happy, but all jokes aside, I was truly scared. I've never been that high. I loved it.
I could
You
hear
nailed
it.
it. You nailed it, Shane. I mean, you did an
But-
awesome job on that.
Yeah, I did, and everybody knew I was going, so I was kind of peer pressured into I can't return, I can't come back without hitting the mile mark. If I would have hit even a remote little bump on the way up, that would have been all I needed. But it was smooth all the way up. I was like, I kept looking at this watch, and I'm like, man, I'm not there yet. Man, did I just feel something? Do I need to turn around? Nothing. Okay. No, it's still good. I looked for every excuse to come down. I did. It's no exaggeration. I was looking for my motor to sputter something, and it just kept freaking going. And it just,
Well done, man. You've done
yeah.
well. No, it was a good vlog. I enjoyed it. I could hear the nervousness.
Mm-hmm. I don't hide it. Listen,
I won't say you had to change your underpants when you got down, but
no, I did.
One other thing. I actually wrote it in the comment. I said, don't pull your starter through to Australia next time. You're trying to start it.
Yeah. I was.
You're going to pull it through to Australia.
Hey, do you guys know that you had to put both arms through the riser to pull that thing forward, and you literally throw yourself forward, and it's kind of hard to start your motor in midair when you start literally launching yourself forward in between, like your risers can stop you.
You can see you rocking as well. You know, your legs thrown out, and you can see you are rocking in the ship.
I was so nervous on the way up, and then on the way down, I realized my motor wasn't going to start. I was like, "Oh, this just added to the entire video of just." It was panic. For me, it was panic from start to finish.
It shouldn't have been. Like, you're just a glider. The only thing you were high, which is great. You're better off being high than low, and not realizing that she ain't going to start. So, and you did the right thing. You washed off a bit of height before you attacked the landing zone.
Right.
No, you did well. You did well.
No, yeah, everything came out and turned out fine. I don't hide. I do not hide anything in my videos. All my stuff is the stuff that I cut out. The stuff that I cut out of the video is for me personally, but outside of that, everything in my videos are me. So, when I said I was scared, I say that publicly. Like I'm not trying to. Oh, it didn't bother me at all. No, dude, I've been through the toughest stuff in my life with things in my family, and when it comes to this is nothing. I mean, honestly, it's truly nothing. But for me to share my emotions, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm secure, and I understand there's some people that doesn't bother. Other people will never make it 100 feet off the ground. I made it to a mile. It was an accomplishment that I have struggled with. I have conquered, and I could not be more proud of myself and more pleased with that. So I'm super glad that I posted it the way that I did. And with that being said, we got to get off of here.
But before we do, if you would allow me to have the stage for just a moment.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Shane from ppgshane.com. Make sure you go over to ppgshane.com, subscribe to his YouTube channel, and hit that bell notification. We want to let everyone know that currently, because of ppgshane.com, never trust a skinny chef Shane, he has authorized clearproptv.com to buy ppgwalter.com. Walter. Walter, you have your own ppgwalter.com, sir.
Do I? Oh,
So if you could do me a favor in the chat, let me know what your YouTube channel is. Just type in your YouTube channel or your social media channel that you enjoy. We totally appreciate you. Also, never trust a skinny chef Shane at ppgshane.com has authorized us to have www.ppglear.com. Yes, both Flying Flamingo Jade and Eric are going to have to share ppglear.com. You're going to have your own page very, very soon. And we appreciate you both. Thank you so much. We appreciate both Eric, Jade, and Walter so much that you got your very own .com from Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. ppgshane.com has authorized us to buy ppgwalter.com and ppglear.com. Thank you, Shane.
That's
Appreciate
awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
thank you from my heart.
So in the chat, make sure everyone knows your social media, and that will be forwarded to you as soon as we're able to, because it takes a couple of minutes for GoDaddy to forward your .com to your social media. Thank you so much. And thank you, Shane at ppgshane.com for authorizing this for ppglear.com and ppgwalter.com. We appreciate you, Shane.
Walter's gonna have to change his name on his on the shows now, just so you know.
Yes, he is.
All right. Sean, thank you very much for everything tonight. Eric, Jade, Walter, Will Fly, thank you very much. Everybody that's been in the chat supporting the channel, greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys. What do we got tomorrow night? It's Dave
Rough.
After dark.
After dark. Thursday night is
Paraglidingtalk.com.
She was like right on cue with that. Right on cue.
She is awesome. We're not going to have any moonshiners on Friday night, so we apologize. That was just for a couple of weeks.
Oh well.
Okay.
On the next one.
So
Hey, guys.
Sunday night is our Paramotor Nation with Dave Wolf, and hopefully you'll see everybody there. Monday night's ClearPropTV.com, and then we have Tuesday night hangouts. So
One only.
Tuesday night hangouts at ppgshane.com. And don't forget, ppglear.com is both Eric and Jade. We appreciate you. And also ppgwalter.com. Walter from Down Under. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Shane, for authorizing this from clearproptv.com. We love you guys. And Will Fly, prepg.com. We love you. And also Linda Anderson at Paramotor or ParaMomUSA.com. And what else? What other .coms do we have, Linda Anderson?
I did forget Linda just a minute ago. My bad. I'm so sorry, Linda. I totally forgot.
Oh yeah, Shaney, I kind of caught that, and I was like, "What?"
No, you were really saying.
I know where to find you. I know where to find you. I didn't worry about it. I'm like, I'll catch up with them later.
I apologize, Linda, and I want to thank a special thanks to Linda Anderson for tonight. Thank you very much.
Hey, I gotta tell you honestly, like I snuck it in there and I sent Robert the link. I'm like, you need to come over here. That's what Mom's doing. He's like, okay, Mom.
Shane, you are becoming a very interesting celebrity here in the PPG community, and we all love you. Make sure you go over to ppgshane.com. And also, and real quick, guys, Jade and Eric, please email me at ppg grandpa@gmail.com. Let me know what you want your ppglear.com to go to. And also, Walter, please email me at ppggrandpa@gmail.com. Let me know what you want your ppgwalter.com to forward to. We appreciate you. And Shane, we love you so much. Thank you so much for your Tuesday nights at ppgshane.com. Make sure you bookmark that because that is a awesome hey, you know what, Shane?
Awesome hangout.
Hey, Shane, how about we add this to our clearproptv.com audio podcast? So every night that Shane is online and you get to listen to him and you get to jump on and tell your story, that's going to be on Clearprop TV, PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast, and paratalk.org. You'll be able to listen to this live, actually Memorex on our podcast. So thank you so much, Shane. We love you so much, everybody. We appreciate you for being on here. Everyone that's in the chat, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Any thumbs up for Shane at ppgshane.com really helps this channel. We appreciate you so much. So give us thumbs up. And if you are not listening to us live and you're listening to us Memorex, make sure you give some thumb ups. Leave some comments down below. What would you like to see Shane's channel talk about in the future? Shane, anything that you would like to talk about before you end the live stream?
No, I'd like to go talk or hang out with my wife.
Like, please, I need to go.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. You guys have a great night.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, guys, very much.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you so much. Make sure you leave some comments down below and appreciate Shane's wife for letting him stay on